Ramadan is a time to introduce us and reintroduce us to all of these beautiful actions of worship. Ibadah, salah, tahajjud, qiyam, Quran, sadaqah, ukhuwa, brotherhood, coming to the masajid. Wallahi, it is an act of worship to drive to the masjid. Our Prophet ﷺ said, every footstep you take to the masjid, Allah raises your rank. So in this month, we do so many good deeds. Now that the month is over, it is impossible to maintain that same standard. But we have been reintroduced to every one of these good deeds. Let us have some relationship with every aspect that we have tasted in Ramadan. Maybe we cannot come every single night to the masjid. Let us try 3-4 times of the week. Maybe we cannot come twice or thrice. We're coming, some of us are coming for Fajr and Isha. Maybe after Ramadan, some of you live very far, it is not possible. Okay, once a day, maybe for Isha in the evening come. Maybe some of us, we were not praying regularly. Now in Ramadan, mashallah, we're praying so much. Now that Ramadan is over, everyone should have a healthy dosage extra what they were doing before Ramadan. Brothers and sisters, every single door to Jannah, ask yourself, what was my level before Ramadan? And then make a commitment to Allah that through every one of these paths, every one of these avenues, I will raise the bar. It is impossible to maintain the level. Let's be honest here. No one can maintain the same level, and in fact it is psychologically and religiously impossible, because the blessings of Ramadan are not outside of Ramadan. However, the goal is not to maintain the same level. The goal is to increase the bar from before the month, and that is the ultimate goal. That look at yourself before the month. Where was I? Ramadan, mashallah, tabarakallah, we peaked, we reached the maximum. Now the bell curve goes down. Now the decline will begin. But when the decline begins, make sure we stop it before we reach where it was at the beginning of the month. And this takes a conscious effort to have a plan, a schedule. What will be my salah per day? What will be my Quran per day? What will be my dhikr per day? What will be my sadaqah per day or per week? Do some type of routine. And that is one of the ultimate goals of Ramadan, to reintroduce us to every single avenue of good. And remember what Allah Azza wa Jal commanded our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, وَعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينَ. Continue to do ibadah to Allah. Never stop doing ibadah until yaqeen comes to you. Yaqeen is death. There's only one thing that is yaqeen for every human being, and that is death. وَعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينَ. Continue worshipping Allah until yaqeen comes. And Allah tells us in the Quran that the believers are those الَّذِينَ هُمْ لِلزَّكَاةِ فَاعِلُونَ. They're always giving charity. الَّذِينَ هُمْ وَلِصَلَاتِهِمْ دَائِمُونَ. They're always praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Continuity, perpetual deeds. This is the sign of a Muslim. No doubt, quality and quantity will increase in Ramadan. But nonetheless, there must be continuity after Ramadan. And that is the goal of, one of the main goals of Ramadan. Wallahi, brothers and sisters, how many are the Muslims who don't care about Ramadan? And I'm sure we all know some of our distant acquaintances or relatives or friends, Ramadan hardly affects them. Thank Allah that at least you are in the category that Ramadan has affected. Thank Allah and appreciate Allah's blessings and feel a sense of humbleness that Allah has chosen us for something better. And now that He has chosen us, we need to demonstrate that through our thankfulness to Him, through our humility to Him. So what more do we want, brothers and sisters? So in this beautiful month, when we've rediscovered the joys of Islam, let us make sure that we perpetually enjoy those blessings outside of Ramadan as well, because the Lord of Ramadan is the Lord of other months as well. Brothers and sisters, every blessing that we have in Ramadan, of health, of wealth, of family, of time, we have it outside of Ramadan as well. The same blessings, the same family, the same money, the same house. Is not our Lord worthy of being worshipped throughout the whole year? Indeed, brothers and sisters, everything that we do is trivial compared to the blessings that Allah has given us. Allah tells us in the Quran in multiple verses that were I to deal with you the way that you deserve, no one would be left alive on earth. وَلَوْ يُؤَاخِذُ اللَّهُ النَّاسَ بِظُلْمِهِمْ مَا تَرَكَ عَلَى ظَهْرِهَا مِنْ دَابَّةٍ. This is in the Quran. You know, the way we deal with people, down to the millisecond, down to the timer, clock. You clock in, you clock out, down to what you've done. This is how we deal with people. We look exactly at what they've done, to the second, to the time, to the exact project that we've designed. But Allah said, if I were to do this with you, no one would be left alive on earth. And our Prophet ﷺ has told us so many such types of hadith. Of them, the beautiful hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, if one of you were to remain in sajda for his whole life, since his mother gave birth to him until he died in the worship of Allah, he would come on the Day of Judgment thinking that that whole life was not worth anything. He didn't do enough. He would come on the Day of Judgment and think, what have I done? I haven't done enough. And all that Allah gave me, I didn't do enough for the life that Allah gave me. If this is the case of somebody who's worshipping perpetually in sajda, how about us that, astaghfirullah, we feel proud because we fasted 30 days and only between sunrise and sunset, because we've prayed 2 hours a day at max, 2-3 hours a day in Ramadan, and the rest of the day is for the dunya? Brothers and sisters, let not shaitan deceive us. Wallahi, Allah's religion is easy. He's told us you have 24 hours, spend 20 minutes prayer to me. He's given us hundreds of thousands and said, look, 2.5% give in charity. Wallahi, what government in the world asks 2.5% of your tax? Tell me this. What government? What institution? What taxable? Allah Azza wa Jalla says 2.5% give it in sadaqah. He has given us a whole life. He said, once in your life, go for Hajj to my house. He has given us so many blessings, and in return, what has He asked for? So little. And Allah tells us over and over, وَمَا جَعَلَ عَلَيْكُمْ فِي الدِّينِ مِنْ حَرَجٍ. Allah has not put difficulty in this religion. يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرِ. Allah wants to make things easy. وَلَا يُرِيدُ بِكُمُ الْعُسْرِ. And Allah does not want to make things difficult. And by the way, this verse, it is in the context of Ramadan. يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرِ. It is in the same verses of Ramadan. Allah is saying, I'm not wanting to make things difficult for you. The fast Allah has made easy. It's not made difficult. The zakat Allah has made easy. And so many other commandments, all of them demonstrate, brothers and sisters, that the sweetness of faith cannot be rivaled by any other sweetness. So let us perpetually taste that sweetness of faith.